Hey, what's up? Sorry I had to turn on the chat there. Just hanging out. Looking for a leather kit and any sharpening stones and a pristine touring map because I lost mine and only found a damaged one, so I'm like that picky about it. Like, I hate looking at that dirty ass map there. So yeah, I'm in Servograd. Serverograd. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but I make up my own names for these towns just based on what I can see in the game, you know, and kind of associate the Russian lettering to an English phonetic that I can remember. So yeah, I'm just kind of zoning out, you know. This is a PvE server, so honestly, you know, you can defend yourself and kill to a griefer or something like that, but I don't know, typically it's a community, so people will be pretty chillin' here. I just got a sledgehammer from somebody earlier, that was pretty cool. Got my flagpole set up. My base is below Gorka. It's a red country home with a covered carport, so I modified that with all the building mechanics in the game to sort of make myself a hermit. Like a, what do you call that, utopia? Out in the woods, away from everybody. I got my own stream going through there, and what else? I don't know. There's a wolf spawn out there. I was kind of hoping there was gonna be more wolf activity, but unfortunately, I can't even get that wolf spawn to trigger. I've hung around the area in different conditions. There's only one there, so the density isn't very high anyway for wolves in that area. And I've never really asked the community admins whether or not they have wolves dialed down. However, I've encountered plenty of them. Central in the map, and obviously up on Starry Yar, Tizzy, up all along the north, Stromovitsk or whatever that place is, all the way east towards Guba Bay. All kinds of shit, man. So fun. I love it. I love the atmosphere. So, oh, there's my leather kit. Rock on, I can fix my boots. That's always nice. I'm rocking these assault boots so I have a backup knife. Things like maps and knives I tend to drop when I'm on the move. I'm usually actively kind of like paying attention to a particular task at hand, or what do you call it? Some kind of item hunt in particular. So, or I'm driving, so if I get out of the car and I look at the map and then hop back in, I'll accidentally drop the map instead of hitting get in on the prompt for the seat there. I don't know. Little nuances end up making me lose them repeatedly. So I feel like any maps I find from here out, I'm gonna need to just collect them. Just put them in a crate somewhere. You know, have 2 or 3 of them so I can come back when I get lost. Most of the time, what's nice though, when you have a car or you got plenty of time, you just sort of run around until you recognize a town name, especially a big town with some directional arrows pointing to other towns, and that with I Survive and slow familiarity, it comes together and sort of find your way back even without a map, and you know, you kind of get myself back to a scout camp to usually find another, so I'm usually good for a bit. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Let's see, what other games? I don't like any huge story games. I figured, let me see, what is the last one I played? I mean, as silly as it sounds, I really got into Stranded Deep and all the building there. I just took on this, I just enjoyed the building, and I created all kinds of real cool, unique stuff with what they have, and have a few save files going. Before this, though, I liked really tough games like FromSoft action RPGs. Elden Ring, Bloodborne was one of my favorites. It was one of the reasons I bought the PS4 to begin with. 11 years later, here I am, still rocking this console. Hang on a sec. Dark Souls. Love the Bethesda series. Tried to get into... I got so many games I'm like... that I'll never get to. I love survival horror. Did not like Green Hell for some reason. I couldn't get into it. Nice. God of War's rocking. That shit smacks. I got some... I have a few of those and got into some of the older ones, but the modern generation ones, like after God of War 3, it's like I have them, but I'm just backlogged. Dabbled in them a little and was just absolutely blown away. They do incredible stuff in that game. It's always got that what do you call it? Trademark ingenuity, maybe, or something. Something about those games always feels really unique and special. So a lot of people like that, and then all the story. It's like I barely know anything about Kratos. I just love like the weapon mechanics and the contextual action sequence, like the button when you have to get into like something that requires you to do those chain of controls and pay attention. Like those are usually really flashy and really worth it. All those great finishing moves and just rocking the environment around you, whipping around like Spider-Man sometimes. That is a cool game. For shizzle. I guess I'm heading west. I'm real familiar with the west side of the map, but I'm basing in the east to get more familiar with it. I just did my first gas zone, which was after like 2,000 hours of playing this game. I finally decided to piecemeal together NBC stuff and go to Riffy. It was a toss-up between there and Pavloville military base. I rocked Riffy and discovered that there was like nothing there that was special that I couldn't get anywhere else, from the heli crashes and like wrecks and things like that spawn. back at base I think I have an SCR. Right now I have yeah, I got the AK-74, which is wooden furniture on it, which isn't very impressive, but it's a disposable gun at the moment. And I always like that 545, it's pretty common. And I got this 556, right? Is that Lama? Yeah, that's 556, I believe. And then back at base I have a AKM or KAM, whatever you like to call it, plus a DMR, a 101, and a what the hell else do I have back there? I have like 4 guns that are real impressive, but I got to get them running. And wanted to finish the base so I didn't have to keep interacting with my inventory all the time, so it wouldn't disappear, you know. So I got the flag up. Yeah, go ahead, man. Ask away. I'm sorry. It's like I'm trying to juggle everything. I'm just a casual gamer, not really a streamer, dude. I just enjoying the company. People that like DayZ are a niche audience and usually pretty passionate about this shit. Let's see. And I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat here too. It's just off on the side on my phone. So, oh, cable reel. I got plenty of those. 2 lights set up on my roof. It's pretty sweet. I probably won't make it back there on this broadcast, but at some point or another I'll have like a little base tour or something. I hear 2. That other one I think is, yeah, he's, hang on a second. Alright. Yeah, man, you can, I'm not sure how to, I know YouTube's got some features. I think you can, like, message me there, too, and, you know, try to communicate, start there. I think at some point I'm going to, have like a channel, but I don't know if it's going to be game centered. I do have a couple buddies that stream, and I got another buddy who's launching a gaming channel, and I think he'll really rock it. I do enjoy this, but I might actually devise some more like tutorial type videos versus being like a live streamer. There are plenty of really entertaining live streamers out there that play on official and PC, so they have like more maps and just do more aspects of DayZ that a lot of people would find boring in this PvE setting. Hang on a second, let's see. Yeah, I'm Stealth Groove on Discord, so the same way, same name, so capital S, capital G, and hit me up there. And a bunch of DayZ communities there, but usually only actively play on one at a time. It shit just requires so much time, you know? But it would be so cool to have like a base on a different server as well in a different location, because here you can't have 2. They got limits on everything, so keep the server running ideally, you know. Hey, gas strike. Hang Hang on a sec. Oh shit. You know, that's what happens when I put my knife, my stealth weapon next to a loud weapon. Pull that shit out, now everything's gonna come running. Hang on a second, I guess I'm gonna drink. I gotta open some rounds. Hang on, let me check my Discord here. Yeah, okay, hang on a second. It should be this on Discord. Let's see here, I gotta open some 22 rounds. I'm liking this MK2. It's good for headshots, pot shots on these zombies, but I don't know. Should probably actually load the mag. I've been doing it single rounds. Just got lazy. Where'd that guy go? He like walked away. Dude, thanks, man. I'm not the a little bit slower with Discord, but usually I can figure it out. I don't. I'll look at it. Oh wait, there it is. I'm like, I don't. I'm like, for some reason I don't see it. Boom. I might not be able to pick it up right away when I'm playing here, but I will definitely keep in touch there. Just might be slow to respond here. So I betcha. So there's a well up this way. Forget the name of that town up there. Oh, I know it's past Hobart. But I'm not sure who just got gassed. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna guess, but obviously it's that way, and that didn't sound very far. It sounded kind of close. Yeah. You know, they got these zombies. Now I do like these wandering hunting type zombies that just sort of keep it real interesting by having like a enemy tracking. However, I know that the sensitivity is way off the charts with aggro on them, and I know people are talking about that in some of the forums. Because like this, for instance, is like, you know, in a second here, that it's just easy to get 7 of them on you for no reason. When before it was, you know, at least a little bit. They were dumbed down a lot. And even even earlier I had the night vision on, and I'm running through and had like the entire town after me. It was like 13 friggin' zombies. I'm like, they shouldn't even be seeing me. And generally I'm okay with aggroing one or two, or if I get two like this, I'll just try to ditch them the best I can and get them down to one. Deal with them that way, but most of the time they break off. Unless I bump into shit like that. But I'll tell you what, it does get tiring listening to the screaming in your head the whole time, so. But anyway, so I got the base set up, and I really, you know, haven't, there's a lot of things I can develop on this player. I got a lot of inventory. As far as artillery goes, I think that's kind of the next focus. Found an ammo box. There's the gas up there. So I have a diversified portfolio of ammo. I even have some thumper rounds, different ones. And what else? I don't know. Just everything is a project. I got a buddy wants to upgrade to a 4-door car because him and his nephew and friend are gonna play. He's running an old Ada right now, like me. So you got that 2-seater, and then you got to adjust the seat for people to get in the back. But that needs a tire. The Sarkit needs a tire. I found one, and it needs a radiator and a spark plug at the very least. But then from there, it needs all the doors, plus a trunk and a hood when he can kind of drive it around and color match it from some of the other wrecks. But yeah, man, it's just, I don't know, it's hard to do it all, and I sometimes, you know, you might see me stream 2 or 3 times, and I'm kind of only on, you know, 2 or 3 small sort of errands still versus anything where I'm doing like 30 things in one video. But I got some things on the back burner I'm kind of keeping in mind for some other people, you know, if I find them. And then also looking to expand some of my inventory as well. I got this butt pack finally. I had the assault vest that was in storage for a while, but I finally found this butt pack. So I'm rocking that with a camo long haul bag. I like that. I actually found the camo long haul bag in Riffy. That was one of the few things I found there that I was like, oh, okay, cool. At least there was something. Trying to remember what else I found there. A couple butt stocks. Some, I think I found like, yeah, it was basically, what do they call that? The composite gun furniture. But no real impressive guns. But the few that I'll rock, I already have, so it's not like I need to go hoarding anything, you know? I just pretty much like to chill. No rush, really. Not our roleplay, but just sort of let it organically happen. Like, if I get an idea, I'll start working on it. If I want to expand the base, you know, I'll start building. Whatever comes to mind, I'll just sort of look at what's relevant, you know, in proximity, and then just sort of carry on, you know. What's neat about DayZ, though, is as mundane as it seems, you just remember so much more of it than a lot of other games. Because you're sort of creating the story and playing it the way that you like, you know. And the people you run into, or situations and variables that the game will throw at you, is always unexpected sometimes. You can plan really, really carefully, and then make a couple mistakes that set you up to just for a disaster real quick. And then of course the game's got those bugs that it'll throw at you as well. Driving, for example, you know, that's a nightmare. But you know, I shouldn't have went this far without the car. If I'm up here, you know, I feel like, oh, I should be up at Tizzy looking for helicopter crashes. See if I can find some, I'm looking to upgrade the drip. I wouldn't mind a camo. I don't know if they have a camo, field jacket or not. There's some nails. I don't even need nails. I'm just gonna leave those there for another player. Got a couple hundred nails, and I don't think I'm doing that much more building, to be honest. Just some cosmetic and detail-oriented stuff. Nothing huge. Stuff to make it more fun. There's a base right there. Guy's got a white flag. I searched for a couple flags. I have a... Oh, he's got a DayZ flag. DayZ, I believe, on it. But I found a black flag with like an M on it, so that's what I'm rocking at the moment. I keep my eye open for different ones in the flag shops, but so far haven't seen much. I'm gonna take this thing is resetting. It could take like 15 minutes. So I'm gonna end it for now. I will definitely check back in. I'll keep in touch on the Discord. I gotta eat and take care of a few things. So thanks for stopping and appreciate y'all. Catch you on the next one, man.